Happy Friday. Welcome to another card in my 2020 holiday card series. So today's card is a little bit more involved, but it's also simple at the same time. So I am using the Doodle Cuts. Is that what these are called? And the Chit Chats from last year's Doodlebug collection, Christmas Magic. Here I'm just showing you going through and trying to pick out the ones I wanted to use. I actually don't end up using these exact ones because I end up changing my mind. Imagine that. But I am going to use that Season's Greetings, and I am going to use a Santa, and I am going to use a couple of other ones from this adorable set. If you missed it, they've announced their new collection. It's the night before Christmas, and the Santa is different. I'm so excited. So it's hard to see here, but I am using the gallery, I think it's gallery frame number 5 from Hello Bluebird, and it's a slimline die. And I'm doing that in red for the scalloped, and then again in white because I want the inside frame, which is just plain. I wanted it to look kind of like a film strip maybe, or just have 3 different distinct areas for vignettes. I'm fancy here, y'all. So I'm sorry that it's a little off screen. I was a little zoomed in, but you're really not missing much. I'm seriously just taping paper to taping the dies to the paper. So this is Poppy Parade, Whisper White, and then I have Coastal Cabana. And at first I thought I wanted a little scene like Santa getting ready for the to go on his mission, but the sleigh is pretty big. I may end up doing another card at some point in the future using that sleigh, but this card, it was just too much. And then I thought, well, maybe I want to do a gingerbread card. So that's the problem with Doodlebug. Everything is so stinking cute, and it was really hard to make up my mind, but I didn't want anything crowded on the front of this card. So in the end, there are 3 of these little trees, so I picked those, and then I chose Santa with an elf instead of Santa with Mrs. Claus, because Santa with the elf is a little smaller than the one with Mrs. Claus. And yeah, so once I decided on that, I decided to bring in some of the pink from that Season's Greetings sentiment and from the Christmas tree. So I cut these down to 2 3/4 by 2 3/4. I don't know why I did this. I could have literally just glued this to the back of glued the paper to the back of it and then just cut off the excess. I don't know what I was thinking. Clearly I wasn't. Now you will need a little bit, because I think this is a little bit longer than 6 inches, but you can easily add that. I mean, it's a polka dot pattern, so it's not like you're going to really notice. So I'm gluing this down with liquid glue. You guys haven't seen me use liquid glue in a while, but I wanted to be able to move it around. So I wanted to pop up this frame. So I have these foam strips from Stampin' Up, but you can basically buy these pretty much anywhere. They're great if you're someone who wants to make a shaker card, which I need to do. I haven't done a shaker card this year. Who am I? I don't even know. Maybe we'll do a shaker card next week. So I'm adding those all the way around the frame because I want to pop up this entire frame. And once I get that done, I'm going to peel off the backer sheets and then go ahead and get this adhered. You're going to take your time, go very, very slowly. Here I was deciding if I wanted to go on top of the trees or if I wanted the trees to be on top, and I decided to go ahead and put the trees on top. But again, you want to go very slowly, take your time, because once it's down, it's going to be down. But I really love this. I really, really love how this card turned out. It's very beginner friendly, especially if you're someone who's just starting out with dies. It's not a whole lot of stamping. It's more playing with die cuts, which I absolutely love. So I went ahead and added a glue top behind the star because that's going to be touching the frame. And then I added dimensionals behind the tree that's going to be popped up. And then for the third tree, which is this green one, I went ahead and cut off part of the bottom because I wanted it to be a stair step. And I wanted it to be smaller. So I just cut off the bottom, tucked it underneath the frame, and there we go. So I'm going to do the same thing to Santa and his little elf. I'm going to go ahead and add dimensionals to the back, and then I'm going to get them adhered. Again, this card was pretty simple, but still really, really cute. So I am adding glue dots to the end of each of the side of the sentiment, and then I'm adding dimensionals on the back. That's because the sentiment is going to touch the tree and Santa's head. And for my final touches, I am bringing in some yellow and some pink glitter Nouveau drops, and I'm going to add those to the star and to the little jingle bell. Roxy, stop it. I didn't shut the door all the way, clearly. This turned out really, really pretty. It just adds a little extra dimension to a card that is, while it's popped up, it's still, flat images. And then after I add the pink, I'm going to go ahead and bring in a Nouveau glitter pen, and that's going to be it for today's card. Thank you so much for joining me, guys. I hope you enjoyed this week's cards. I hope you have a fantastic weekend, and I'll see you Monday for another card in my 2020 holiday card series. Bye for now. Roxy interrupted me and made me completely forget that there's a question of the day. So to celebrate National Cat Day, I am inserting a little clip of her snoring because she snores to her kitty. And the question of the day is, do you have pets? If you do, what kind of pet or pets do you have? So don't forget, every video will have a question of the day, but not every question will have a giveaway. I will be announcing giveaway winners probably Sunday or Monday, so be on the lookout for that. And I'll see you next week. Bye for now.